Well, I'm in here in the garage. I got the wire brush going. I'm cleaning up my rocker arms. This is a before, if you can see it. Might be a little too bright. Pretty dirty. And this is an after, all clean. Wire brush every little piece, and it's soaked in Lucas. Who's that? But I gotta plug my camera in because it's gonna die, and if I'm gonna make you any videos, I'm gonna have to have a battery, huh? Alright, see you in a This is pretty easy. You pull out clips, 8 clips, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you just slide the ends off, and it goes washer, wave washer, washer. The only place it doesn't have washers is between the 2 blocks that mount the thing. Everything here's been wire brushed. I didn't unscrew anything or adjust anything. Like I said, been soaked in Lucas and reassembled. Just clean. You know, we got the pretty heads. I'm going to put the pretty clean rockers in them, and I can actually set them in there right now. I'll show you where these go if you don't know. Got a little patent fan from Rich, my friend Rich in Goffstown. I don't want to put them on that dirty thing. I guess I'll pick up the pretty cover with my nasty fingers and put it on the dirty thing. So you have your push rods. This is the wrong side. Nope, I was right. I'm on the right side. So, that's one set. The gasket's over here. Let me go get the other set. Kind of a little trick walking around when this thing's in here. It takes up a lot of room. It really does. Put this one on here. My battery's about to die. I may lose you. Oops, I'm looking at it upside down here. The only thing you gotta remember is when you put these together, the mounting blocks have a spacer or a slot with this open area. That's so, and they're upright, so that faces towards your intake so the oil can drip into the shaft. But it looks good. They're all in place. Just sitting here. Are they all flush? Yep, all flush. It's pretty good for a 40-year-old cylinder head, huh? Well, that's wicked clean. Wicked. Nothing but a wire brush. A $10 wire brush I got at the flea market. That $10 wire brush. Dayton 6-inch bench grinder. Bought it for $25, sold my old one for $15. Makes this one $10. Can't beat that. It was brand new in the box when I got it like a year ago. Yeah, it was last year. But I got to do a run around and get some errands. I ordered my air shocks for this thing. They go here to there, and this cup to this bolt. Now I need the bolts too. I gotta either get some Volkswagen ones or just find some like this that fit. I have it. It's over on the bench there. I have them ready to go. But I am impressed by these right now because this took all of half an hour. Pop the clips out, clean them up. Oh, I took 80 grit and went back and forth in like a crisscross pattern when the thing was all apart, and then I washed it off and covered it in Lucas and put it together. But that's it for now. See you in a bit. The other day before yesterday, I went by AutoZone and I ordered something for the trike. I ordered some old school air shocks. Problem is, I only have one bolt. I don't know if you can hear it with the fan. I've only got one bolt. The other bolts I have don't seem to fit, so I'm going to take one of these bolts. I'm going to take that bolt, the only one I have, go to the store and see if I can get some more. When I put my spring plates on, I set them up. Let me get over here. Jump over it. I set them up so with no preload, as in that little slit there shouldn't be there. But when everything was up in the air, I made it so when I put these on, they sat on the shelf. Normally they're below this thing. It's like a cast steel stop. Normally they're below this thing and you got to raise them up and push them on there, and it's quite a battle. So I set it at right where it sits flush on here and then put it all together. So now with the weight on it, you see it going down. So when I add the engine, it's going to drop down even more. I don't know how much the engine weighs, but quite a bit. So instead of just getting gas shocks or non-charge shocks, I decided to get air shocks because they're only like $10 more and they're adjustable. I could have got the coilovers with the pretty springs and everything, but I never really liked those. So I got to put some of my air shocks in. Got all the little hoses and pieces and clips and brackets. I'm going to make a bracket to hold the T-fitting. Hopefully somewhere accessible, maybe up near the shifter. I can always get a little compressor and make it adjustable, but I'm not going to make the thing jump or anything. It's just for ride height adjustment. But that's my plan. I got to go get 4 of these bolts. My biggest fan. It's got to be like 90 degrees out today. I have a cookout party to go to, but we're going to do that in a little while. That's 3/8. I should look at my bolt rack, but I don't think I have anything that big. I do know the Chevy head bolts fit. Yeah, I haven't got much that big. I'd have to look in the big bin. We go over here. Now, despite all the crap in here, the bottom of this thing is just full of bolts that I've had for who knows how long. It's an old military case. That thing has so many bolts in it, it would take you a month just to sort them out. But I'd like to get some new ones anyway. Alright, playing with the new air shocks. So I got the air shocks in. We went and got some hardware. These are metric. That one has enough room for 2 nuts, and I had extra nuts, so we'll use it as a jam nut. But we have air shocks in the back. Just got to route these lines and mount them down and short them off and all that. But we were headed up the road and I picked up this propane heater thingy, and we're taking it off the front lawn. And I said to the old lady, we take lawnmowers, and this is what she gave us. We got these for free. Actually, we got the wheelbarrow. This lawnmower, which is a Toro, 22-inch. Thing looks brand new, don't it? And Craftsman 6-horse. This is a vacuum, leaf vacuum. Chipper 2? Yeah, Chipper 2. Both of these for free, Bob. These suckers are like probably $300 a piece. Even if they're 2, that's $400. These haven't seen 1 season, if that. And a big Rubbermaid wheel barrel. A little broken piece, no big deal. But to get this and that for free, we're going to the beach. Got no gas, we just got to get gas, right? You check the oil?
I have
No. A bagger, power driven. It's got the safety. It's not like cables are broken or nothing either. You gotta physically grab the wheels. I don't know how that works, but we'll figure it out. What the heck's this thing? We'll get some gas, see if these run. Pick these up. They are like $8 a piece. 2 LEDs, really reflective. I'd like to put these here as like a secondary directional. But the new shocks are in. I got all the hardware. This is all metric bolts. Brand new bolts, washers. I had to put a couple washer spaces in there. Double nut that one. Alright, all the hardware. And I looped the lines around. I got a wire tie holding it because it wants to go towards the frame. You only got 2 ways to put it. This forward or this backward, and I didn't want it backward. Although backward might not be too bad. I can do a loop instead of this funky thing that I did. Yeah, backwards might be better. I'll have to pop that off and try it. Alright, well, I turn the shocks around. You just take the bottom bolt out and spin it around, and it puts the airline tube on the back of it. So I went around the ring, and it goes into a factory clip right there. And it goes over to the little clips they give you with it. You drill a 1/4-inch hole and they snap in. There's one there, one there. And then it comes up and goes through the frame. Now, I don't know where I'm going to connect these together just yet, but I got like 10 feet of air hose. I could do it just about anywhere. And they give you that little Schrader valve thing. I got plenty of air hose. What did I do with my little Schrader valve? I just had it. Oh, it's here. But I got these 2 lights I would really like to put right in the front of the torsion tubes. But I have to make some kind of a L bracket off of the bottom bolt here and put these here. But they're pretty cool. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. I'll let you know in 10 minutes. What did I do with the Schrader valve? Can't lose that or we have no air. Oh, I think I set it on the floor here somewhere. There it is. It's right there. There's the T Schrader valve. Looks like 1/8-inch line. This one's in too. Goes around. Factory clip. And the 1/4-inch hole drilled clips they give you. One there, one there. And then it goes up on another factory clip, and it goes through the front plate on the frame where it won't get hit. This one does too. I just got to decide, like I said, where the hell the Schrader valve is going to go. Alright, back in a few.